Hi! On today's episode, we're going to take fabric boxes and decorate them to become beautiful keepsake gift boxes. I'll show you how to do it. Join us. Hi, this is Tweek. I wanted to wrap up a gift for somebody and I was out of gift wrap, so I went to purchase some and wow, I was shocked at the cost of a roll of gift wrap. And so I got a different idea. I thought I'll take one of the fabric boxes that I like. These fabric boxes are purchased at our local home improvement store, and I got this one for $3, $4 a piece. And what I'm going to do, I bring it home and I'm going to decorate it, and so it will be a gift box, but also something that can be kept and even passed along. The person who gets it can use it for storage. They can regift it with another present, and it ends up being a really pretty keepsake. Supplies for this project are a fabric box, your color, your size, you choose. You'll need lace, fabric birds, if you'd like, some ribbon, a hot glue gun, and an idea for your design, and away you go. So how I'm going to decorate it, I found some really pretty lace, and this lace was just nothing but a row of daisies. One of my favorite flowers, right up my alley. And I had some little felt birds kicking around. They're stickum birds, but I'm going to glue them. And I had lots of ribbons left over from another project. This is elastic ribbon. I like the sheen that it has on it. And I had various laces. I have 1, 2, 3 kinds of lace to play with. So using the lace and the daisies, I made this one I call an ombre. It's a dark ribbon with a darker to a lighter gray into white. I just thought that was so pretty. And I also did the combination of the lace and the birds and the flowers. So I'm going to show you how I did that here. I've got a rose-colored box, so I'm going to complement that with pink ribbons. I'm going with pink today. And I'm trying to see now what I like. I've got a pattern here that I really liked. I'm going to replicate that pattern on this box. So I need to decide what color pink do I like. I'm thinking this one looks a little too lipsticky against this rose fabric. And I like this light one, but I don't have as much of it. I need at least the width of the box twice for this pattern. So that's what I'll do. I'll use this darker pink at the top. So I'm going to just cut using the box as the measure. I need 3 strips. So this one's got a little, let's straighten up the edge. Okay. Oh, now I'm going to take my ribbon here that has scalloped edges. I do know that we're going to measure again the width of the box. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scallops. Now I know I need 9 scallops. It's going to go on either side of the ribbon. So I'm going to look at my pattern here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of the scalloped lace to go with the ribbon. There's 2. Now I need, for the pattern, a different lace. It was this lace here. I was going to take this lace and lay it over so that that lighter color just peeks through on the lace. I'm just glue gunning this lace on so it stays. I'm just measuring by the looks. And now what I'm going to need is some of the daisies. Gosh, these are so pretty. Now find the end. Aha, I think I have one cut already. I think it takes 10 daisies to go across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, depending on the lace that you choose to use, you would use the width of the box as your measurement. This here is where I'm going to put some birds. And I have a few extra daisies to throw in there, so I will need one more length of 10 daisies. Now there is a right and wrong side on these particular daisies. You just look at the fabric and you see where the embroidery is. And then we're going to take some birds. Now what color birds do we want? I was going to go with these 3 birdies, and then I'll need a couple little daisies to put in the center. There's our pattern. So I'm going to deconstruct this just a little bit, starting at the bottom. I've got my ribbon, and I'm starting first with where I want the scalloped edge. I want it just off the bottom of the box, and I'm going to put down some glue to hold it in place. Trusty little glue gun. Didn't take a lot of glue. This is a cotton, but it's not a thick fabric, so it's going to stick pretty well. It does stick very well. And here we go. I've got that side down. I'm just going to lay a line of glue down the side here. I can come back later if I want to catch the edges. Right now, I just want to get it set up. Here we go. We're going to put down our daisies. I'm leaving a little gap on either side. You can just see the pink come through, and that's why I liked this pattern. I attached down the first daisy just to make sure I have this set up how I want. And then I'm going to just put a little dab of glue and tap each daisy as I go. That one's done. Now I'm going to flip this around and do the top in the same way. This is just such a pretty project. I mean, boy, and limitless laces and colors you could use. And the boxes, they come in a lot of seasonal colors. Right now you can get a lot of spring colors, blues and greens and rose colors. All right, now we've got this ribbon to put on. Okay, now before I go all the way down, because if it's not set up right, I can take it off. Ooh, that looks good. Make sure I don't go too high as I go across. All right, here we go, ribbon, you're going down. Huh, that's turning out all right. Probably could have measured the distance, laid down the ribbon, then done the lace, but that's not how I'm operating today. Now I'm going to start gluing in earnest with just a little titch of glue. And be careful, because depending on your lace, you might get a little bit hot there, but I'm just barely touching it and letting it sit. Pretty. Okay, time for some birdies. They're just little fabric birds that I found actually in the reduced area of the craft store. That's good. And I have a daisy to go between. Do I want a daisy on the end too? Let's see. Ooh, I think I want a daisy on the end too. Let's see how many daisies I've got. 1, 2. Okay, see, these little edges need to be just tacked down so that they stay. Just a titch. Oop. That one's hot. And just a little bit there to reinforce that little area there. Okay. Wow, this is looking really pretty. Birdies. I'm thinking I'm done with this box, except I wanted to show you one more. Isn't that pretty? One more thing. Now, I want to add some kind of handle to this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the lace and some of the daisies, and I'm going to construct a handle. So let me do that. To make a handle, I'm going to use what I have here, the lace, and I'm going to measure out the length. I'll use this box over here. The length that I want for the handle to be. And I measured that out. Then I'm going to take the daisies. Now there's a long string of daisies here, and I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to leave 2 daisies extra because they're going to form the hinge on the box, and I'm going to apply these to the lace. So I've got my length I need here. Let me see with the daisies if I could just measure out what I need. Then I know the number of daisies. A little more space here. 2 on the end. We start measuring here. And then I'm going to come to the end of the piece of lace and go 2 extra daisies. And I'm going to make a snip. And I'm going to cut back this lace just a little bit to even it up. And here's what I've got. Piece of lace. with 2 daisies on that end, 2 daisies on this end. I want to make sure the good side of the daisy is out, and it is. On the embroidery side is in. I'm going to start gluing the daisies on. And here we go. And I'm going to use this circle here as a guide. A little dab on each daisy. Set this down. Okay. So I very carefully went along, and look what we did here. We attached the daisies. That looks so pretty. And I went slowly. I did a couple little daisies at a time because they were flipping. There's a little strand of cotton that keeps them all together. So just got to make sure that the glue stays on the little flower. Oh, I see a little nick there I want to get rid of. A little bit of the fabric coming off. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is, I've got the length I wanted with the 2 extra on each end. Now I'm going to flip this over again and attach another line of daisies, leaving these 2 alone. And we're just going to come down on this side and reinforce this handle. And I'm just going to buddy up each little daisy to the one beneath it. This should go a lot faster. Oh, wow. Now see how pretty that is? Look at, that's going to be our handle. You know what? I got an idea for headbands now. Anyways, now we've got to affix this to the box. And my idea there is, if you look at the box where it seams up, there's pieces of cardboard on either side of the fabric. So I'm going to make a little slice with my X-Acto knife right off the seam in the center there. And I want only enough of a slice to fit half of one of these daisies through that slice. So here we go. I've got a piece of cardboard down here to protect the table. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to make on the side of the seam, and not through the cardboard. I'm just going through the plastic. I'm going to make a little cut, just enough. I'm through the fabric, and I'm thinking I want that to be just enough to fit a flower through. I don't know if you can see that, but the flower will fit through. So just a little teeny cut. And I'm going to take the handle and I'm going to push the daisies from the outside in. So I'll get them through that little hole, pull them through. I'm going to buddy these up and glue them to the next 2 daisies. That's going to look really good. So let's go ahead and put some glue on there. I'm going to take these 2 and buddy them up. Where the hole is, it's got some glue too, so that's taken care of. One side of our handle is done. I think that's really pretty. Let's do the other side. Okay, I have to make a slit first. Just enough of a slit to let the daisy pop through. And I'm going to glue those 2 flowers to their buddies on the other side of the lace. Hang on to that for a moment. Really let it meld in. Oh my goodness. And there you have it. Look at how pretty this is. And we made it all ourselves. We took a fabric box, decorated, add a sturdy, beautiful handle. It does need one thing, and that was a little bit of tissue. I should have a proper present in it. I like the looks. I've seen the tissue going in. So if you like what you've seen here today, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and remember to ring the bell so you know when our next episode of Tweeks of Tweek is coming. Until then, give a beautiful gift. If anyone wants to re-gift it back to me, I'll take it. See you again.